Today I'm going to be sharing 15 tips for any beginners starting their career in Need for Speed Unbound. Utilize parked cars when either in racing or in free roam for extra boost every time you pass one in a near miss. You can change your car in a race by just simply going to the meetup, getting into the race and clicking rides. Once you click rides, select the other car that you'd like and you can happily drive away by backing out of that race and just carrying on with your day. You can enter your garage from the side, the back, the front. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be always at the front. If you're escaping cops and you have the escape zone, go to the back of it if that is much easier for you. To skip a day in Need for Speed and you don't want to necessarily go for a race, just get busted by any cops. If you've not got heat on, tap into one of them, don't escape, and you'll get busted and you'll move in to the next section of the day. If you want to earn some easy money but don't fancy doing millions and millions of races, do your speed test, do your speed traps, do your speed runs, all of the jumps. Do them as you go throughout the game and you'll get 1, 2 to 3 stars, maybe beating a rival and very easily accumulating more money every time you do this. It's an easy way and you get to explore the map a little bit more than normal. If you needed to take a break from Need for Speed or just drop out for the moment, if you want to leave your game, maybe you've got heat, maybe you've got extra money that's not banked yet, then you can leave your game and come back at a later point. It will not slow your progression or take it away. You'll basically arrive at the same location with the same progress and the same heat level. Make sure you're utilizing the perfect launch in Need for Speed races. It will give you that little bit of an edge when starting a race against any opponent offline or online. I have got a video to this which will be in the description, or if you want to check the channel out, I do go into a little bit more depth as why it is so important in Need for Speed. If you're being chased from the cops, delivering something, or just generally need a top up on your repairs for your car, make sure you're utilizing the garages as they will fully repair your car, either meaning you don't get busted quicker if they're hitting into you, and also for the immaculate money when you're doing a delivery. It will save so much time for you and give you a lot more bonus on money. Whilst in takeover events, make sure you're utilizing the NOS button. Every time you go around a corner, you'll obviously get a combo score. If you find that that is drying out and you don't get to the next bit in time to keep the bonus, tap the NOS button for maybe a second and it will keep that combo alive, meaning you can keep your time 5 with a bigger high score. When going around the corners in Need for Speed, again, utilize your NOS and also your yellow counter to use that to get round more tighter corners, and if your drifting is not quite up to scratch, it will help you launch yourself into a straight line every single time. Whilst being chased from cops, don't be afraid to use high spots, jumps, anything like that to potentially trick them or make them jump further than they need to. If you do basically have somebody on you and you want to do a little turn as you've gone to the jump, most of the time they will tend to just drive straight as they obviously want to catch you as well, meaning you can quickly turn around and escape the cops if you haven't got many on you. When looking at your parts for your cars, there is a brilliant section right at the end that is 2 free slots you can use mainly for NOS, for drifting, drafting, near misses and any sort of bonus like that. You can add 2 of them on there for $10,000 each and it will give you an extra boost onto your NOS, which will be so much more beneficial as you progress through Need for Speed storyline. Whilst in the cooldown part of the cop chases, make sure you're turning off your engine if you're in a position where they don't see you, and it will cool down that faster time a lot easier, meaning you can escape the cops quicker. Safe houses, if you've missed that event, you can go and purchase them from your rivals in any sort of meetups. If you're at the game at the start, it won't cost that much. I can't personally show you, but I can show you where you'd see the actual button because we've managed to get all safe houses. But if you do manage to miss one and you just want to go buy it, you can click on one of them and purchase a safe house within a meetup. And the final tip, utilize any sort of money glitches if you'd like to make your progress that little bit easier and not having to do so many races as we get to the later part of the game when obviously you need millions to get the next car. That will be found on a video on the screen right now. If you'd enjoyed these tips, make sure you like and subscribe and check this video out to make your progress a lot easier with a bit more cash.